Good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. And here we are, moving into the last week of January 2026. January always seems a long month. It seems that Christmas was much more than a month ago. But after this, the year will speed up. And as it speeds up, let us resolve to find in our daily lives that which is beautiful. And so this morning, let us begin by settling ourselves. Take a moment to notice your breathing. Not to change it, not to improve it, just notice it. The simple, unremarkable beauty of being alive here and now. When we speak of beauty, we often think first of what is pleasing to the eye, perhaps a landscape, a face, a work of art, the light at the end of the day. But beauty is deeper and more elusive than appearance. It has a way of finding us rather than being grasped. It interrupts us. It disarms us. It asks for our attention and then gently asks for our reverence. Beauty is not merely decoration added to life. It is something woven into the fabric of reality itself. Think of the first time something truly beautiful stopped you in your tracks. Perhaps it was natural beauty, the hush of a forest, the vastness of the sea, the clarity of stars in a dark sky. Or perhaps it was human, an act of kindness, a moment of forgiveness, a face marked by years yet radiant with warmth. In such moments, beauty does not shout, it whispers. And in that whisper we sense that life is more than function, more than survival, more than utility. Beauty tells us this matters. The ancient Christian tradition understood beauty as one of the transcendentals alongside truth and goodness. Beauty was not an optional extra. It was a way the divine disclosed itself. To encounter beauty was in some small but real way to encounter God. That is why beauty often awakens longing, not possession, but longing. We do not want to own beauty. We want to dwell in it. We want to belong to it. Beauty stirs something ancient within us, a memory, a sense of home, something we cannot quite name, and yet beauty is fragile. It passes quickly. Light changes, flowers fade, moments slip through our fingers. But this fragility is not a failure of beauty. It is so much part of the gift. Beauty teaches us attention. It trains us to be present. You cannot rush beauty. You cannot multitask your way into it. Beauty requires stillness, openness, a willingness to receive rather than control. In this way, beauty forms us morally and spiritually. It softens us, It slows us down. It makes us more human. There is also a harder truth. Beauty is often intertwined with sorrow. The most beautiful music carries notes of ache. The most moving art knows something of suffering. Even natural beauty can feel almost painful in its intensity because it reminds us of what we cannot keep. But perhaps this is because beauty tells the truth, not the shallow truth that everything is fine, but the deeper truth that life is precious precisely because it is finite. Christian faith goes further and dares to say that beauty is revealed most fully, not in perfection, but in self-giving love. The cross, from a purely aesthetic point of view, is not beautiful. It is brutal, stripped of dignity, and yet, Christians have insisted scandalously that there is the deepest beauty of all here. Love that does not turn away from suffering. Love that remains faithful even when it costs everything. This reframes how we understand beauty in our own lives. Beauty is not only found in what is young and smooth, successful or admired. Beauty is found in endurance. Beauty is found in aging, in fidelity, in lives that are quietly given away in care for others unnoticed by the world. There is beauty in a person who has been broken and remains gentle. There is beauty in patience, and there is beauty in staying. This is important because we live in a culture that constantly tries to manufacture beauty and sell it back to us. We are told that beauty is something to achieve, improve, curate or display, and in the process we begin to doubt our own worth. But true beauty is not anxious, it does not compete, and it does not need to announce itself. True beauty emerges when a person is aligned with love. When someone is at home in themselves, attentive to the world and open to God. Perhaps this is why moments of deep prayer often feel beautiful, even when they are wordless. In prayer, we stop performing, we stop striving, and we simply offer ourselves as we are. Beauty in this sense is a form of truthfulness. As we come toward the end of this reflection, consider this gentle invitation. Where has beauty touched your life recently, even briefly? Where might you have rushed past that which is beautiful? What would it mean to let beauty teach you how to live more slowly, more generously, more attentively? And perhaps most tenderly of all, can you allow yourself to believe that you too are held within beauty? Not because you are flawless, but because you are loved. So let us end with a quiet moment. Rest in the beauty of this moment, the beauty of breath, and the beauty of being here. and trust that beauty. Quiet, faithful, unpossessable. That beauty will meet you again through the course of the day. Amen.